I'm taking snipes, but you know, someone is probably gonna come up the hill. They're gonna know I'm there, and I should be comfortable enough to just pull out my sword and to do the dirty business. Wow, this guy's shooting me. All right, let's get it. Ooh, got him. Hello there, guys. This is GD, and I'm playing War of the Roses. Here we are. I've picked this this longbowman custom class here, and looks like this guy's right in our spawn. Basically, the idea of this build here, and he's getting his friends to spawn here as well, so this is gonna have to go to combat. Ooh, that was a face hit. That was another face hit. I'm doing well. Please. Oh, he killed me because of his armor. Oh yeah, it's the same armor. But anyway, this is sort of build, I've called it the Speed Archer. It has sort of built towards having your archer be able to run around super quickly, fire a lot, and have a lot of arrows. Basically, he's damage oriented, so he's going to be doing the most amount of damage possible. I've got the armor-piercing arrows, and I am using the longbow. Just waiting to get the next bow in line until I get, you know, enough money. But when that happens, I'm gonna probably switch over. I think it's called the hunting bow. No. The hunting bow is the faster one. Longbow is sort of medium, and then there's one more heavy bow that's a little bit slower but does a lot more damage. I'm probably going to go with that one. So as an archer in War of the Roses, if you've played Warband before, Mount and Blade Warband before, an archer's role was to basically take down cav. They were one of the most efficient ways to take down cav, be it armored or not armored. If you had a little bit of skill as an archer, you could do well just because you could fire so quickly. But here in War of the Roses, most of the archers will actually have 12 arrows, and when you have 12 arrows, you can't really keep shooting throughout the battle. Sometimes you may have to duck down somewhere and maybe regenerate your arrows a bit. But I am running here I think the double quiver, so I have 24 arrows, which allows me to be able to sort of go around the battlefield, avoid combat as much as you can. I do have medium armor, just because I find myself stuck in areas sometimes where the enemy sort of spawns teammates, just like you saw in the beginning. Oh, there's another archer here. Ouch. Jump and duck. You can use control to duck, and in on archer battles, I think that's the important thing, is to be able to duck, and he's ducking behind that right now. I'm just going to keep him suppressed. Alright, let's go ahead and run forward. I think he went down. No, he got killed. So as you can see, I'm just staying away from combat here and just trying my best to sort of find and pick off enemy unsuspecting players. Now this is a support archer class. I'm not trying to be any aggressive or anything. I'm not really trying to get many kills. I'm just trying to get to support my team. So this archer here, he has a shield, and I'm going to try to kill him here. I don't have a shield, and he does have a helmet, which is gonna be kind of bad. Oh, here come his teammates. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, there we go. So still new to this game. It's definitely a different combat system than Warband, a lot slower, a lot clunkier, but also a lot more brutal, and a lot more, I'd say, positioning dependent. Warband is about, you know, how you feint, how fast you feint, if you do any hold. Oh wow, this guy's right on top of me. If you do any sort of holds to try to throw off your opponent. Oh, get up, 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 get up. Alright, I'm up. What? And obviously now someone like the person I'm fighting, he can afford to sort of spam a little bit because he knows that in a sort of confined space like this, I won't be able to really do much damage to him unless I do some feints. Now feints still do work in this game, but see, it's more about how you position yourself and get the swing. So there we go. I'm gonna kill this guy and execute him. So now the medium armor that you saw, someone is shooting me from somewhere. Oh, come on. Oh, he's in the top. There he is. Robin Longstride. But yeah, the medium armor on my character here allows me to do just that, you know? It allows me to... Oh, crap. It allows me to pull out my sword, to do a little bit of damage to my opponent, and hopefully if I get a shot on him before, I can now just finish him off in melee. And the medium armor allows me to absorb sort of some hits. That archer's probably gonna die now. Yep, he is fall damage. I think it's useless for an archer to have the shield perk, just because it's encumbrance, it's gonna slow you down. And if you really have, I think a really good archer has really good blocking. So if you're an archer who knows how to block and knows how to sort of hold your own in melee, I think you're gonna be doing a lot better than an archer who's slowed down by a shield. But then again, a shield could double as a sort of like sort of an in-depth or like a closer sort of support class. Not so ranged. Maybe a hunting bow with a shield and a sword or some sort of armor-piercing weapon might be really cool. So you'd be like on the edges of the battle, close to the battle, but not too close. Take some shots, and then if you need to go into the fight to help your teammates, you could. So there are obviously a different plethora of ways that you can design your characters in War of the Roses, or your custom profiles, and that's what I like about it. And it doesn't really take a lot of time. In one battle, you'll gain anywhere from 3,000 to 10,000 gold, depending on how well you did. Sometimes you'll get 20,000 if you're like the top of the scoreboard. But with these perks, you can really customize and fine-tune each profile to sort of specific needs. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the perks. Offensive perks, I do have the archer perk, and I actually have sleight of hand and steady aim as opposed to getting a longbowman and strong of arm, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. Strong of arm says fully charged shots will stay at full power for a short period of time before the charge dissipates. Well, for me, staying at full power is just basically it's really not helpful, because this class is supposed to be far away and pick off unsuspecting victims. So me being able to hold a bow more, which actually I think helps in archer versus archer fights, isn't really useful. I think the zoom isn't really too useful either. I have steady aim, and this means that this extends the time your character can keep a bow drawn. So this helps me in sort of scoping and sort of following my opponent and pre-firing to where they were. I should not have done that. But we'll talk about the perks in a later video. Let's just go ahead and get into the game. So this is the Wilshire Forest, I think. This map is really good for archers. Kind of dark. A lot of shrubs, a lot of trees, and a lot of places to sort of be a sneaky little archer. So yeah, medium armor is pretty decent for archers actually, because you can see I also have the runner. I think it's called the runner perk, which makes me be able to reach the sprint speed a little bit quicker. And if you're still new and you didn't know, this sort of has a system very similar to Warband. Initially in Alpha, War of the Roses had a sprint mechanic, but now if you are running for a certain period of time, your archer sort of steps into second gear. It's like he goes from a very slow sort of walk here to something that's a little bit more of a jog. So there's an enemy here. Here we go. He's got a crossbow. And now the battle's gonna... No, he's gonna try to get away. Missed that one. Alright, here he comes. He's got a big sword. So I'm gonna let him swing. And miss. Looks like he took his shield out. Put the dual sign up. No, this is not Warband. He's too afraid to engage. So I'm just gonna shoot him. There's another one there. Oh, miss me, miss me, miss me, miss me, miss me. Jump down. Oh, he missed. Barely. So this one is a heavy crossbow. This is the kind of crossbow who doubles up as infantry. Let's see if I can take both of them down here. There's one. Come on. Come on. I should be able to kill him. Oh. Come on, how many times do I need to hit this guy? Oh, come on. Come on, that's not fair. Oh, he went down. He still went down. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you can see armor really does make a huge difference here. And especially when you're an archer and you've got this sort of little sword here, you're not going to be having a very fun time. But again, the medium armor really helped me out there. It allowed me to take one of them down. Actually, I took both of them down. And then a third one showed up. And then I just couldn't, even if I probably was a normal infantry class, I still probably would have gone down. But yeah, I'd say a good archer class, be it you know, a supporting one, sort of a close doubling as infantry one, or just a standard, you know, long range archer. I think the key thing that an archer should have is his ability to block, and his ability to not be afraid, or her ability to, depending on, you know, what gender you are, to not be afraid to go back into melee. Because if you are afraid to go back into melee, well, you're probably going to be far away from areas of combat like this. So right now, this is a great position for archers, obviously. I'm taking snipes, but you know, someone is probably going to come up the hill. They're going to know I'm there, and I should be comfortable enough to just pull out my sword and to do the dirty business. Wow, this guy's shooting me. All right, let's get it. Ooh, got him. Why is there like a block here? There's this nice little log, but I can't get to it. Now this is the edge of the map. So this place is kind of... Alright, let me try to get... More archers down there. There's one guy here behind next to the tree. No, he's running away. Ah, barely missed. Alright, so here we go. It's also kind of like an ice pocket you can stand. You get cover from the top, and you can shoot at the bottom. Oh, looks like my friend died here. He got shot from someone on the other side here. As you can see, I'm just firing now into next to trees, next to cover, just because I know that there will be people here. Ooh, get shot, son. And now I have him on the back foot. He's gonna pull back. This is a time to sort of also fall back. Get behind some cover. Alright, a lot of people. This is a good time for an archer to make a conscious decision and know that this is not a good place to battle. So fall back behind your forces, fall back behind your lines. Get the support of your allies. Oh, they're still following. Oh man, this is bad. Alright. Best thing I can do is probably get some cover away. Now all these crossbowmen staying at the back and just shooting into melee, they're not really going to be getting any kills. If they do get a couple of kills, they're probably going to, you know, get kind of lucky, but they're not really going to be helping the team much. So try to avoid that, you know, try to avoid staying in your back line, because more than often, you'll find a cavalry that'll come to you and just sort of hit you, or enemies that try to get behind the lines, and you'll end up just getting ganked, really. Try to be aware as much as you can. I got a headshot. Awesome. Let's go down the coast here. This is a little bit more exposed area, but you can always get sort of on the side of your enemies, shoot them in the flanks while they're busy fighting your teammates. Because I think the friendly fire penalty here is virtually non-existent, so even if you do hit teammates, should be all good. There's an archer there at the top. Can't seem to hit him. Alright, so now is the time in the game where I'm down to 3 arrows. I'm quite vulnerable. I can't really do a lot to my team. So I'm just going to go ahead and just squat here, take a little poop by the poop shed. Admire the nice graphics, the quiet river, and just wait a little bit for my arrows to regenerate. When I have about 10 arrows, I'll start moving. So it looks like right now the game is quite balanced. 54 to 55 kills. Alright. Start moving up here, just making sure that no one's coming on me. Coming on me. That's what she said. Alright. Alright, so we've got some support here on the left side, and then I think there's enemies coming in here from the... Yeah, there we go. Here they come. Now that archer is an easy target, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to him. As so. Get behind him. I can't believe I missed that shot. Oh, he's trying to hit the enemy our own archers. So now they're... Oh, they just... Did they deal with him? They should be able to deal with him. He's just gonna run, I think. Oh, look at this. A lot of people fighting there. You don't have to use all the ladder, you just jump down so you don't get hurt. So one of the areas on this map that enemy archers will be is near that sort of outpost. They can climb on there. So be sure to not just run in the field like this. You'll probably just get sniped. Cover is very important in this game. See, I just got shot from somewhere. There he is. And duck again. He's waiting for me to emerge. Oh! Wow. Good shot. Good shot. Oh, he just got taken down as well. I'm gonna spawn closer to the action here. And, again, return. Alright. So yeah, as an archer, I think you can either opt to support your teammates in combat to try and get assists, or you can try and sort of get rid of enemy archers on the periphery of the battle. I think my build is more catered for supporting into, you know, sort of closer to the fight, just because I've got the medium armor. So this guy got shot. Should I revive him? This is a bad place to be because you don't have great vision. So revive gives you a lot of XP. Wow. See, now if my teammate was smart, he'd go unbleed. Guy's down. Oh, I just saved that guy from being executed. $41 damage, nice. A lot of enemies coming now from the right side. Change some position. See, that armor piercing allows me to get those crucial shots in. Now this guy is hurt. I need to block him once, do some damage, but unfortunately he's way too well armored here. I'm just gonna have to keep blocking, waiting for ally support. Trying to hit the face, but it's virtually impossible to do any damage to this guy. Try to help. Ah, if he didn't jump, I would have been fine. Oh, barely lost. Well, guys, that was a little bit of War of the Roses. I'm obviously starting to get to know the game a little bit better. And, you know, once I sort of get the hang of it, I'll try my best to sort of do more tutorials and more talk about the perk systems and what you can achieve with your sort of builds. And just to show you here, see this king guy, I think he plays as a crossbowman. He got 28 kills and 2 deaths. I think this guy has great aim and he has the zoom perk and he just stays in the back and keeps shooting into the fight. Not really my type, but you can see you can get a lot of gold and unlock a lot of things. I got 5,180 gold in this fight, and I didn't really get many kills. I got 3 kills and 2 deaths, so you can get a lot of gold really quickly. So don't be intimidated by the fact that others may have a little bit better equipment than you. Play a couple of rounds, you'll get enough money, and then you can start designing your own custom builds and profiles. Okay guys, thanks for watching. It was GD. Remember to leave a comment, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you guys next time.